Welcome to your mat. This is Yoga with Alysia. Today I have an express Vinyasa flow for you. If you like, grab a block, but today's practice won't need anything other than your mat and a space. And today is going to be all about finding your inner confidence. So when you're ready, let's actually get started on our bellies in a belly down Shavasana facing the top of your mat. Lie down onto your chest and belly. Option to place one hand on top of the other to rest your chin or your forehead. And let yourself just surrender into the mat. Whatever happened today, let it roll off your chest, off your shoulders. Commit this practice to yourself and finding your inner confidence, letting that shine through your postures, how you hold yourself, how you step into transitions, knowing that your body, your practice is going to take you where you need to go. So with each inhalation, draw your navel away from the floor, pull everything in towards your back body, feel your ribs get lighter on the mat. And exhale, really exaggerate your breath, push your belly into the mat, let your ribs get heavy and compress down. Follow this rhythm of breath a few times. Inhale, scoop your navel into your spine, away from the mat. And exhale, get heavy into the mat. One more, inhale. Exhale, let your breath go. Bend your knees, begin to windshield wiper from right to left. Feel your thigh bones root into the mat. Feel a thigh bone rock as you move on the top of your quad, giving your legs a little massage. Feel your hip bones press down. And then release your feet. Bring your right leg into a prone frog position. Slide your right knee up to the outside of your right hip. Press your inner right toe down. And encourage your right hip to push down as you close the gap from ground to your inner hip, inner thigh, even if there's space remains. So feel the opening through your right hip. And feel the pressure slightly on your inner right knee. Bring your right leg back, switch sides. Bring your left leg up and out. Half prone frog position in your left leg. Bring your inner left toe mound down. Bring your inner left knee down. And work to press your left hip down. See if you can't light up your outer left glute. And gently release. Bring your hands underneath you, rise up to your forearms for Sphinx pose. Stack your shoulders and elbows, hug your elbow tips back. Press your hips down. Bring your big toes to touch and pull your heart forward. Take a breath and lift and lengthen. Maybe your eyes are closed or softened. Let your chin be mostly neutral to the floor below. Inhale one more time, lengthen through your back. And exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, tuck your toes, lift up through your hips, and push yourself back, bear crawl your hands back, child's pose. Stay tucked through your toes for a little stretch along the fronts of your feet, through the soles of your feet, and let your toes spread nice and wide. Adding a little rocking motion here. Inhale, roll forward, come high, cobra, let your hips melt, pull your chest forward. And exhale, reverse the motion, articulate your spine, pull your chin to your chest, child's pose, put your hips back. Inhale, rise up, move forward, high cobra, let your pelvis drop. Exhale, roll your spine back, push your hips back. Now, if this feels a little crunchy in your low back, option to flatten out your feet. This should lessen the stretch as you move forward and back. Go a couple times, match your own rhythm of breath. Really tune into your body and how it moves today. If it feels right, ignite your nostril breathing, seal your lips, and inhale and exhale through your nose by placing your tongue to the roof of your mouth to create an oceanic, warming breath to help you concentrate and draw inward. Ujjayi pranayama. Now come back to that child's pose. Tuck your toes under, walk your hands back even more. Come into a Malasana Yogi squat at the back of your space. Let your heels melt. Might need to widen your stance. Let your toes point out, heels in. And maybe your heels are lifted here. No big deal. Sway from side to side. Work into your range of motion in your hips as they are today. Add a slight bit of pressure with your palm into your inner knee to encourage externally rotating your hip. Move from side to side. Stay upright in your chest. And gently pause in a yogi squat. Root into the balls of your feet or heels down. Bring your palms together. Press your elbows into your inner knees. And lengthen through your inner thighs. Find your confidence. Feel your tallest spine. Inhale, root to rise. Stand all the way up. Send your arms to the sky. Now exhale, pull your hands to your heart. Toe heel your feet together. Mountain pose. Connect your palms. Tuck your chin slightly down. Take a moment to just notice how you arrived in this position. Notice your posture. Notice how your shoulders are. Are they forward? Are they back? Do they feel neutral? Notice how your head stands above your shoulders. Is your chin down, up, or again, neutral? Notice what your core does. Is your core engaged? Or does it feel like your belly is just resting? Now really begin to shift your awareness into your feet. Push your toes down, push your heels down. Light up through your shins. Feel your quads rise up off of your knees. Really elevate from your pelvis, scoop your navel in. Let your shoulders roll up towards your spine, but also down your back. Notice your posture now. Do you have more confidence? Do you have more elevation in your chest? If it feels right, take your arms to the sky. If you were to enter a room and say something to someone with this amount of confidence in this posture, they would believe you even if you didn't believe yourself. So how we hold ourselves, how we represent ourselves is so important in order to show that you know what you desire and know that the confidence you have in your body posture, your words, is your wisdom. So take an inhale, really lean into your confidence. Inhale. Exhale, pull your hands to your heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift your chest. Exhale, bear crawl your hands back out, high plank. Pause in your high plank position, spread your fingers wide, stack your shoulders on top of your wrists. Inhale, pull your right knee and tap your right arm. Exhale, set your right leg back. Inhale, pull your left knee and tap your left arm. And exhale, set your left foot back. Inhale, come high onto your toes, shift forward. Exhale, back down to your belly. Untuck your toes, bring your fingertips off of your mat, rolling cobras. Inhale, rise up, baby cobra or higher. Exhale, lower down. 2 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more, inhale, rise. And exhale, lower. Place your palms beneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, lift your knees, lift your hips, then pull your navel in, straight arms, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. Let your heels melt. Send your inner thigh bones back. Let your head be heavy. Take a deep breath in. Stay with it, breathe out. Inhale, pull your right knee into your chest. Roll your heart forward. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot inside of your right thumb. Drop your back knee. Inhale, come up, crescent moon. Send your arms to the sky. Square your hips, square your chest. Lean up, look up with your chin. Show your confidence here. Show the shape through your awareness in your body. Take a breath in. And exhale, interlock your fingers, place your right hand to the top of your right thigh. Now shift forward and back. Don't be afraid to move your knee beyond your ankle. It's a natural movement that happens through our mobility, so let yourself go there. And then inhale, reach your arms back to the sky. Exhale, pull your hands to your heart, step up, forward fold. Place your hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roots rise, stand all the way up. Notice your posture, notice your confidence. Reach up, look up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, take your hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. This time, inhale, come forward on your toes. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Let your hips drop, pull your chest up. Exhale, scoop with your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, find length. Exhale, let your heels melt. Inhale, pull your left knee into your chest. Exhale, begin to roll forward, step your left foot inside of your left thumb, low lunge. Drop your right knee. Inhale, crescent moon, reach up. Send your arms overhead, draw your biceps by your ears, scoop your navel in. Inhale, lengthen, find your tallest spine. Exhale, interlock your hands, maybe the awkward way, and place them back onto your left thigh. Now shift forward and back. Play with your range of motion, your mobility in your hip. And inhale, send your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Place your hands to the floor, find a little drop of your head. Then inhale, halfway lift, reach your chest out. Exhale, back to forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, roots rise, extended mountain, come all the way up. Exhale, dive right back down to the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Pause in your high plank, really push your hands down. Dome your upper back, inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Now begin to walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Walk to the top of your space. Really plug your thigh bone in and up. Work to keep your legs straight. See if you can lift your legs straight up till you make it all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, pull your chest forward. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, return to high mountain pose, reach up, rise up. Exhale, forward fold, right back down. Inhale, halfway lift, pull your chest forward. Exhale, low lunge, plant your hands, step your left foot way back. Ground into your left palm. Inhale, lunge twist, reach your right arm high to the sky. Press your left hip bone up, feel your sacrum. If you place your right palm to your low back, you'll feel this plate with your sacrum. So feel your sacrum lift up, really stabilize your low back and pelvis. And then return your right arm up, roll your right shoulder back. Maybe your eyes follow up, inhale. Exhale, release your right hand to the mat. Inhale, high plank, step your right foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. Melt your heart down. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees, walk to the top of your space. Now plug through your thigh bone, work to straighten your legs now. Let your shoulders begin to come on top of your wrists as you travel to the top of your mat. How many steps does it take to get you there? Now inhale, halfway lift, bring your hands to your shins, reach your chest forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, find your confidence, rise all the way up, find your posture, feel your length. How tall can you be? Exhale, take your hands right back to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, plant your hands, step your right foot back. Ground into your right palm. Inhale, lunge twist, open your left arm to the sky. Now again, find your sacrum, so bring your left hand to your low back, really press into that plate, push your hips up, feel the stableness and steadiness come forward, and then roll your right ribs left, reopen your left arm, take your chin up, breathe here. Exhale, release your left hand to the mat. Inhale, pull your left knee into your chest and step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let your heels melt, send your inner thigh bones back. Where does your confidence show up in your life? Do you find that you have confidence when you have to encounter someone new? Do you have confidence when you have a relationship already with someone? Do you have confidence at work? Do you have confidence to speak your truth when you know that your words have power? Let your confidence come forward. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Find your way to the top of your mat. Take a breath out. And inhale, either step or jump, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, reach your arms to the sky. Sit your hips down and back. Now stay elevated in your chest, shoulders and hips in one beautiful vertical line. So again, show that your posture is upright, your confidence is shining forward, and that you're owning what you are. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull your hands to your heart. Root into your right foot, hover your left foot. Take a breath in. Exhale, warrior three, kick your left heel back, bow your chest down. Dial your left pinky toe down. Neutralize through your hips and let your heart melt, but scoop your navel in. Take a belly breath in. Stay with it, breathe out. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, step your left foot back. Inhale, high crescent, reach your arms to the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. So reach your arms out nice and wide. Stack your right knee on top of your ankle and let your hips be firm but settled. Inhale, lengthen. Stay, breathe out. Inhale, warrior two, open your arms. Readjust your stance if you need to find a little more length. Let your left toes point slightly forward. So you can spiral your left thigh bone under and find more left depth in your right leg. Inhale, gaze over your right middle finger. Stay with it, breathe out. One more time, inhale. Exhale, triangle trikonasana, straighten out your right leg. Move your hips back. Place your right hand to your right shin. Open your left arm up. So don't worry so much about depth here. Don't worry about bringing your right hand to the floor. Really think about making space, creating expansion across your chest, across your back, and finding your biggest shape here. Inhale one more time. Exhale, take your eye gaze down, bend your right knee. Bring your right hand to the right corner of your mat, or if you have a block, inhale, half moon. Balance into your right leg, pick your left leg up. Flex your left toes. Roll your left thigh bone back this time, and open through your heart center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring your left hand to the ground. Chamber your left leg behind the right, Shiva squat. Take a pause here just to neutralize your hips. Then slide your left knee down to the ground just outside of your right ankle for this kneeling lunge position. Now squeeze in through your core. Rise up out of your fingertips. Come to balance here. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, lift up through your chest. Exhale, rotate to the right. Find this tricky balance. Stay upright in your posture, or take this into a more compacted shape. Bring your left elbow down and twist. Feel length through your back body if you're upright or in a tighter twist, and really squeeze through your inner thighs. Inhale, unravel, come back through center. Exhale, place your right hand down. Root firmly into your right foot. Inhale, back to half moon. Open and expand. Feel the expression. Feel your confidence as you take this posture. Take an inhale. Exhale, release your left foot down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, toe stand, bring your hands to the mat, lift your heels, bend your knees, sit your hips down. Balance here, reach your arms out, and then drop your heels to the ground. Find your way onto your bottom. Inhale, Navasana, boat pose, pick your feet up. Option to horseshoe your hands behind your knees for support, or reach your arms out nice and long. Shine your palms up as a gesture of receiving the confidence around you. Maybe close your eyes for a moment, draw inward. Take a belly breath in. And exhale, cross your ankles. Pull your heels tight into your body. Roll to the pinky side edge of your foot. Plant your palms. Chaturanga, jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Take a belly breath in. And exhale, breathe out. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, look forward, step or hop to the top of your space, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back to chair pose. Rise up. Squeeze your inner thighs. Sit your hips down and back. Stack your shoulders on top of your hips, send your fingers high. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull your hands to your heart. Root into your left foot. Inhale, hover your right foot off the ground. Now exhale, tick-tock. Drop your chest, warrior three, extend your right leg back. Flex your right toes. Draw your pinky toe down to help close off your hip. And then scoop your navel in, but let your heart point down. Inhale, lengthen. Stay for the breath out. One more time, inhale. Exhale, bend your left knee so much that your right toes naturally come to the mat. Inhale, high crescent lift. Square your hips, square your chest. Really firm into your legs. Lift up through your sternum and your chest. Follow lightly up with your chin. Take a breath in. Exhale, open arm twist to the left, sweep your left arm back. So really firm into your legs. Spread your wingspan wide. Let your wrists and shoulders be in one vertical line, one horizontal line across your body. And let your shoulders relax. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Realign your feet if you need. Again, find a little extra length. Let your left thigh be parallel to the ground. Soften your shoulders. Reach your eyes forward. Look forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, triangle with a longer stance. So straighten out your left leg. Bring your left hand to your left shin. Reach your right arm high. Roll your right shoulder back. Feel the expression, feel the expansion without the need to find so much depth. So how can you grow bigger from your fingers, tips to fingertips, and sole the foot to your pelvis? Take one more inhale here. Exhale, take your eye gaze to your left big toe, bend your left knee, begin to transition half moon. Take your left hand outside of your left toe, and then lift your right leg up. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Flex your right toes, roll your right hip back to help open through your right side body. And then take your eyes to one still position to the side or up to help you balance. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, close your shape, bring your right hand to the ground. Shiva squat, taper your right leg behind the left. So pause just for a moment to help roll your right hip down and let your sacrum neutralize. Then drop your right knee to the ground just outside of your ankle. Begin to pull your core in to help you balance. Walk your fingertips back. Find your balance and lift. Bring your hands to your heart. Kneeling lunge position. So press your palms firmly together. Inhale. Exhale, twist left. Stay upright in your shape. Or if you want to take this into a compacted twist, hook your right elbow outside your left thigh bone and ring out through your core, and you challenge your balance even more. Inhale, unravel. Exhale, place your left hand down, firm into your left foot. Inhale, back to half moon, reach your right arm up. Flex your right toes, take a breath in. Exhale, close your shape, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck and curl, toe stand. Let your hips drop, lift up through your chest, reach your arms out. Let your heels melt, but maybe your bottom stays lifted for a moment. Then melt your hips down, pick up your feet in Navasana boat pose. Reach your arms out this time, take a breath in. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale, lengthen, Ardha Navasana, half boat. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. One more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Then bring your knees into your chest. Find a little rock on your tailbone. And guide your feet into a Malasana Yogi squat position. Lift your bottom, bring your hands to prayer with your elbows on the inside of your knees. Find a little sway and balance here. Let your heels be rooted if that's accessible for you today. And then place your left hand down, reach your right arm up, inhale. Exhale, release, place your right hand down. Inhale, open your left arm up. Exhale, release. Bring your hands back to prayer. And then find your way back onto your bottom. Pull your knees back into your chest. Lengthen your right leg, lengthen your left leg, pull your right knee in. Grab for your right shin, take an inhale, reach up. And exhale, cross your right ankle to the outside of your left thigh. Place your right hand behind you, inhale, open your left arm up. Exhale, half lower to the fish, spinal twist to the right. Hook your left elbow outside of your right thigh. Now walk your right hand behind you as you spin your heart over your right shoulder. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, counter twist. Roll over to the left. Come back through center. Place the sole of your right foot into your inner left leg. Scoot your hips back, take a breath in. Exhale, Jani Shasana, head to knee, rotate towards your left leg, then fold down, drop your nose towards your shin. Melt yourself down. Stretch through the right side of your lower back. Feel your hips surrender down. Your breath slow. Inhale, rise up. Switch out your legs, reach your right leg long, pull your left leg in. Start by pulling your left shin into your body, lift your left heel, find a little hover to start, and then cross your left leg up and over. Place your left hand behind you, inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, seated spinal twist, hook your right elbow outside of your left thigh, and rotate left. Draw your left fingers behind you, bring out through your belly. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, counter twist. And then come back through center. Guide your left leg into your inner right thigh for head to knee pose. Scoot your hips back. Take an inhale, lift your chest. Align your heart with your right leg. And exhale, head to knee, fold on top of your right leg. Let your nose drop. So now feel the stretch along the lower side of your back on the left side. Feel your hips press down. Inhale, support yourself, rise up. Guide both legs back into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Then take a peek behind you. Make sure you have space. And then as you're ready, roll down onto your back. Let the momentum take you into a few rocks. And then surrender your head down. Reach your legs up, waterfall pose. Send your feet to the sky. Place your hands onto your rib cage so that you can feel the rhythm of your breath. Maybe you're still using your nostril breathing, or maybe you've fallen into a more organic breath. But feel your lower back draw into the ground. Feel how your body feels in this back position. Let your feet become weightless as they dangle above you. Where in your life do you lack confidence? Without a harsh criticism to yourself or negative thoughts, just the awareness as to where. What comes to your mind first? We all have our insecurities and challenges that we face that make us surrender and draw in when we need our confidence the most. And how can we recognize scenarios that do that? And how can we find a tool that helps us bring our confidence out? Because we all have confidence within us, we just have to find it and let it shine forward. Even if it's uncomfortable, even if there's times where it just feels weird or awkward when we're trying to put on our confidence, and sometimes you have to over exaggerate it just a bit so that you can get it out. The more introverted you are, the more you will probably resonate with that. But the point is, we all have confidence. We all have our tallest self. And this yoga practice helps bring that out of you. Because the more comfortable you can get with yourself, the more comfortable you can get with expressing yourself outwardly. So to friends, to colleagues, to people of authority, to anyone who would maybe hinder your ability to do so, this yoga practice is teaching you that you can. You can do anything with confidence as long as you put yourself first. Bend your knees, happy baby, reach for the outer edges of your feet and sway from side to side. Feel your thigh bones draw towards the ground on the outside of your ribs. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And then lengthen yourself out for your final Shavasana, final resting pose. Let your legs be long, arms long beside your hips, palms up. Feel a heaviness come across your back and a lightness come across your chest. This is where I'll leave you today. Thank you so much for joining me on your mat. I invite you to stay for a couple of minutes to have a full Shavasana pose. And if you liked this flow, please leave a comment and tell me what your preferred time for practice is, 10, 20, 30, 40 minutes. And I will get to filming some content for you guys. So thank you again. Take the next few minutes to just pause in this stillness. And namaste.